not doing, it didn't do it. Hello? You have reached the Halloween version of the Selectman meeting. Since the lights are out and I can't see what I'm doing, we're just gonna call it a day. Thank you. Happy Halloween, everybody. This won't be too painful, so you can all go out trick-or-treating. Keep the kids happy. We'll start with our town clerk, who was getting ready to go trick-or-treating.
Yes, they're headed. Absentee ballots are available for the November referendum vote until November 2nd, so you still have time to vote absentee if you'd like. The referendum vote is Tuesday, November 7th, here at the town office from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just a quick tax update. The discount amount was due yesterday, October 30th. The regular amount is due by November 27th before interest starts. That would be 7% interest. And that's really all I got, just leaving the follow-up issues. I am concerned about what's going on with, it is snowing up north. What's up with plowing oversight before we have issues? Is there anything that's set up yet? Or is anyone gonna check the roads to make sure they're
I
done?
thought Mark might be stopping in today,
Oh, okay,
but maybe he won't now.
okay.
Jen talked to him though, if you wanna,
Yeah, we didn't talk, we didn't really talk about plowing oversight in terms of getting out there and, checking in on what these guys were doing, what the plow guys were doing. But he did say he would be probably getting up, just at midnight to see if roads needed sanding and plowing.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
do we know we're getting voice here?
Suspicion,
We usually get a little, the sound generally shows up over here. Well, okay,
We have no comments yet about not hearing us, so
okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna check real quick.
We haven't woken them up yet.
we should have with all that noise, scary
No,
noise, yeah.
Stimulating.
Yeah,
I don't hear anything.
I got noise.
okay.
I got noise.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you
okay.
very much, that's good.
Okay. And just the other stuff, the EME director, has anyone been chosen yet?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay. So that's just the list that we have ongoing. I did do a update and calculate it out. So as of the discount deadline, we have received 80% of the total commitment on 2023 taxes, which is excellent.
That is good.
So just a summary on that, we have 97% collected on the 2022.
Your reserve account summary sheet, is that something that you print out, or?
I have to go through 5 years worth of data to create those. and
Okay.
It's just been too busy.
Okay.
But yeah, I will get to it. That's just kind of like a to-do list.
A reminder,
for
okay.
us. Yep, so I will get to it for sure.
Can you, take your Visa card?
And order.
We voted to order,
Sure.
and there's a second page to that when you look on, it's Amazon. But Debbie might have the second page.
No.
Okay.
The second page had the hose in a thermostat that we'd like to get to.
Oh, I see.
It's gonna be hooked up so
Right
it's
here?
self-draining. Oh, right, there you go,
Yep,
it's on the
got it.
back page, okay.
So you need the hose and the
Thermostat, yeah.
stuff thing. Yeah,
All right,
absolutely. Great.
thank you.
You're welcome.
About the computers, is that, Chris Sanborn, are we gonna,
I emailed him,
Uh-huh.
when it was gonna get rescheduled, and I haven't heard back yet.
Okay.
So, I can give him a call on follow-up tomorrow.
sure, and that way we can, if he, if he wants to go ahead and do that, then,
Just checking to see
yep,
if he did respond.
sure.
No,
Yeah, we'd like to
yet.
know a little more about his fee structure. and-
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Okay.
You wanna go trick or treating?
I'm all set. Do you have anything else for me? Okay.
Go.
Jump up. Okay, thank you.
Have
You guys
fun.
have a wonderful night.
All right,
Candy?
you too.
Danielle, want to take these? This is from you?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
Thank you.
Happy
Guys have
Halloween,
fun.
thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
I do. Okay.
You can take, Daniel, you want this one?
No, Debbie does.
Can you put that on now?
No.
Okay. That was quick.
Wow, I don't believe
You
it.
didn't break any speed
Yeah,
limits?
but
No,
I bet he
actually I
did.
didn't. We
I
were
bet he
behind
did.
school buses on the way down,
Oh, that helps.
so we got there right at about 20 of 3, and the appointment was quarter of, so that worked. And then the way home, it was just a little traffic, so.
Good. Everything looks in pretty good shape as far as Danielle's concerned.
Okay.
We did the, well, you can see there, 80% of the taxes, and they'll come in already this year.
Yeah.
And I did add, the dehumidifier that we voted on, she's gonna get through, through our credit card with Amazon.
Okay,
So.
good.
Um,
You want to pass the folders?
Oh, yeah, I got the other one here. The agenda, last week's agenda, we added one thing to it. Enhanced something about Trevor Sanborn submitted petition request. Due to length of time, petition was out for signatures, which was one reason why we asked him to redo it. And the other reason was that he didn't have the required number of signatures that were acceptable. So for those reasons, we asked him to redo the petition, which I'm sure he's working on. And this week's agenda is pretty mild. We're currently reviewing the bills, improving the bills for last week and this week. Code enforcement, the sheriff's, state police, animal control. No reports now, obviously, they all come in the first of the month. So next week we'll start to see some of those. Planning board, the next meeting is, looks like tomorrow. That's a workshop, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Workshop.
so we have no agenda for that yet. Appeals board, nothing. Comprehensive committee, next meeting is November 24th. So that's rapidly running towards completion, hopefully. So Caucus Road update, don't know if David's got any word on.
Well, Debbie did some background checking and researching, and we're going to have a workshop next week at 3 o'clock, on the 14th, at 3 o'clock, I think, with them.
Yes. With them?
Yeah, they are still there.
Okay,
They
good.
just don't like to communicate very often, which we will take care of at that meeting.
Okay, in addition to that, Cliff Pollock had submitted something where another lease and solar farm option for Parsonsfield. This is smaller type setups, acre or two type of thing, but it certainly might be something to consider if these people if something doesn't happen with our original agreement. Remember, we have like 40 acres involved in this, 20 for the town and 20 for the Stacy's.
Yep. Cliff's stuff is based out of Norway, this says. Norway, Maine.
There's a note on the tire drop-off that will be posted if people want to look at it on our website. We talked a little bit about it. 72 vehicles dropped off, 789 tires. So we're looking at discontinuing the collection of rims because the cost has become prohibitive, and evaluating the number of tires, whether 8 tires per load is the right number.
How come 789 divided by 72 is more than 8?
Well, it is.
So we
People
took
make
more
two
than...
trips.
Okay.
No. We asked, some people had more tires, and they said they had taken their neighbor's tires, or picked up some tires along the side of the road as they were coming in, so
Okay.
certainly valid explanations. Whatever.
Okay. I guess I would make sure that that's known then, that that's okay.
Well,
Because some
right,
people
we're
may
gonna,
not.
as said in the letter, we're gonna be evaluating what the right number is and how we're gonna handle.
I think
Okay.
we talked about this last time too.
Yeah.
There were some disgruntled.
Yeah.
We already talked last week about a new message, a new filing from the, Mr. Collins' attorney concerning the Stanley Building. We discussed that last week. We had a few abatements. One, where the wrong person got charged for the property, and we gave them a credit and charged the correct person. Our town attorney requested an executive session regarding the appeal of Moreau versus Willie Nelligan. How he feels that decision might affect some town ordinances. So even though that Superior Court decision is being appealed, it might make sense for us to just to listen to Mr. Lowry and see what his concerns are. We have this tax stabilization reimbursement. A few towns had some problems with that. I think Kittery was one of them. But our folks handled it magnificently. David gave us a number roughly of about 25,000.
Mm-hmm.
So that means the 136,000, yeah, right. The 136 people that applied for that program saved $25,000 collectively.
Mm-hmm.
And the state will reimburse the town for that savings, $25,000, hopefully, they say in January.
So hopefully we're okay with that, because that's the form that I filed last week that O'Donnell now says that they filed.
Oh,
So-
good, maybe we'll get double.
I thought they had your form and that's why they filed. No,
Yeah.
they did their own. No, okay.
We had no idea they were gonna do it,
Okay.
so,
I thought that was really good that you sent it and they.
no, I sent it to the state.
So,
Anyway,
we have a sign-up sheet for the CPR class. Looks like we have 7 or 8 people. So we'll be relating that to Kyle, so he can plan for that number of people. Jen has talked to the, maybe she wants to make that part of her discussion points, but she has talked to Meyer concerning a few things, and if you want to
Oh, sure, yeah, we talked about maybe doing a survey for the town in terms of which roads need to be fixed next, what people think are appropriate town roads, nothing with a double yellow line on it. Coming up with a quick and easy survey that can be passed out, handed out, put on the website, Facebook community page, Parsons Field community page. So I said I'd work with him on that and go from there. See where we head.
Did he mention he would be agreeable to review the plowing of the results?
Of the plowing?
Yeah.
From this coming winter,
Yes,
or?
this coming winter. He would, he
I
didn't
think
want
that's
to be
something-
out there checking what they're doing, but he would
Yeah, I think that's
give
something.
us a status report on what they did. Is that what you,
I think that's something that he would probably be better answering.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna ask
Yep.
him to come in.
Yeah.
so, Okay.
Oh, I thought he was coming in.
You didn't.
No,
Oh, he didn't come in? Okay.
probably out trick or treating.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Debbie said she talked to him this morning, and
Yep.
I thought he was coming in.
Oh, okay, all right.
David, you got anything?
I don't think I do.
Well, Jeff isn't here. I'll wait till Jeff is here to discuss the tire fund, the tire money the state collects, and trying to explain to him what actually is happening. Really, that's about it, folks. It's a quiet week. It must be Halloween. Cliff is here. I know he's eager to say something.
Well, I've been making notes as, I know we came in late, you guys went through that list really fast. Anyway,
He's good. On time.
that's good, yeah, you guys be out before 5.
Maybe you didn't hear our initial,
We did talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, well, that's good. I would, if I'd known you were gonna take it first, I would have been here sooner.
well, it came on
Yeah,
the
where
list.
were you? Just kidding.
I just ran in for my first cardiologist appointment since March. One a few weeks after open heart surgery, so that's where I was.
Oh, you?
Don't have to
Okay.
run, don't
Yeah.
run.
David has talked to Soltage, and
We're supposed to have a workshop
they're coming in next week.
next week.
14th.
That's the
Oh, I'm
first,
sorry, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So I would like to come to that, just to sit in and.
Yeah.
Anyone
yeah.
can come to a
Put
workshop.
in
it's
any
open.
feedback.
Sure.
What I gave you guys was another option if.
Well, I know, and we talked about seeing
What do
what Soltage is doing, whether we can evaluate what they're doing, and that you'd given us a new option here.
Exactly right, rather than let that land sit
Right.
fallow and, you know.
Yep.
And if, for some reason, that relationship with Soltag may come to an end, and you wanna dive in further in what I gave you, I can set an appointment to see if somebody from CB will come here and go over all the details, and you guys can ask whatever
Okay.
you want. So, another thing, Lynn had called the road commissioner once, way back in the spring, because you know what happened with the plowing on some of the town roads that are still dirt. Because we never had a freeze up, any permanent freeze up last winter. So, you know, the plow guy, Mark, he really hollowed out our road pretty good. But the road commissioner came down once and put a little fill in here and there, but he really never did regrade the road. It's still pretty hollowed out. And then Lynn called him again to come back, and he never responded to Lynn's call
Okay.
or email. What was it, an email or a call?
I don't remember.
So I assume when you mentioned town roads, those are roads that are maintained by the town.
Correct.
So our road, I do a lot of work on the road myself, especially when I know there's a rainstorm coming, because I know where to ditch it to get the
Are you
water.
talking about Woodward?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So, all I ask is that the road commissioner do his job when we ask the road needs to be regraded. Because why should we have the water run down and have to have me every, 100 to 150 feet, put side ditches to get the water off of the hills? So that's all I'm asking is, please put Woodward Road on that list.
Well, we'll talk to the,
And talk to, the road commissioner.
Mhm.
That's it. You guys-
Wait, I
what?
want to add something to that. With the previous road commissioner, he used to come down and grade that road at least once a year. And it hasn't been done since the current road commissioner
Took over.
took over.
And we've asked him nicely, and he can even go.
Okay.
okay,
Thank you very much for taking a look at that stuff. And,
thank you. No, we appreciate it.
yeah, I'm trying to stay on top of the fact that we're.
Not saying anything's gonna happen, but
No, I
we
understand.
appreciate the
No, I
input, really.
understand. Yeah, no, I got it completely. As long as you're earning money for the town from that relationship, there's no reason to end it, but if it comes to an end.
Yeah. All right, folks, well, I think that's it. Happy Halloween.
Okay,
All
I
that
won't,
good stuff.
Boo!
I won't play any exiting music,
Boo, yeah. Thank you, folks.
but I could.
Take care.
Okay.
Thursday pickleball, 9?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Let's see what's in our
Oh,
little
Dave,
goodie
yeah,
bag
I'm gonna
here.
get it, yeah, 'cause I don't know how to do it.
Okay, hold on. When you got the private individuals groups, utilize town facility we recommend, the use agreement of which requires that the town is named as an additional